Hey everyone, it's Jennifer. Hi. With DP Addiction Adventures. So I'm just setting this up a little bit so that I can see you guys. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Please forgive, there's a small delay, but I am so glad that you guys are here. Hey, Robert. Hey, Lily Daisy. Hey, Wolfpack, Jamie, Beth. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Jamie. So I'm so glad you guys are here. And hey, Rebecca. So I am going to ask my moderators, hey, Suzanne, if you could do me a favor tonight, because it's going to be hard for me to talk with our guest. Hey, Alexis, and also answer questions on the side. I don't want anybody to feel left out or ignored. So if my moderators could just help do crowd control and just talk to people, help them feel loved, I would just really appreciate that. Hey, Mickey Sunshine, good to see you. Okay. So tonight we have a special guest. I'm so excited. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about her and how we connected. So Mandie Manzano is here tonight. She's actually waiting backstage excitedly. And so, yeah, I'm really excited. And how I met Mandie is through Diamond Art Club. So she is a contract artist with them. I don't know the exact terminology. And so they changed her art from into a diamond painting, right? And so I bought a couple of her pieces and fell in love and then started following her on Facebook. And then she and I started chatting, maybe once a month, just like, hello, hi, how's it going? And from there, I, have reached out to her and said, come on over. And she said, yay. So, Mandie, I'm going to bring you on in and we're going to chat. So here she is. Hey, Mandie. Welcome, everyone. And this is Mandie. Live from, is it Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down in the bayou.
So, Mandie, I don't know how you have it set up. Can you see chat? People talking?
No. I do it live comments.
Yeah, if you click on live comments, it'll show you the people that are in the group. Yeah.
Hey guys.
So they're all saying hello.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that like everything. Like, this is so cool.
So I was just telling them I bought one of your Diamond Art Club pieces, and then I reached out to you and just kind of shared some encouragement and thanked you. And then from time to time, once a month, we, I reach out and say, hey, what's going on, or comment on a picture. And so one night I just got brave and was like, hey, you want to come on over?
I'm honored, really. It's exciting for me to see everybody just, love doing this. And it's like a dream for me, because it's like, oh, so I sit down and I go, what else can I draw? what can I sneak in a painting? Like fun stuff for everyone.
Can you tell us about this?
My kiwi. That is actually my dog. So let me find a picture of her. You got to see her, Thunder, and there's like thousands of pictures of her.
So I'm actually going to post a link. Mandie, bless her heart, during this quarantine. Oh, do they look alike? There you go. Has offered some of her artwork as like free to color. So my daughter, maybe she'll be kind and run and grab hers. She colored this. And so I'll show you her.
See it. Oh, thank you.
So, yeah, you were talking about what else can I draw? So tell us about this.
So I have a friend that is I'm trying to remember the exact term. She works with special needs in the school system. Here, it's a school called Slidell High, and she's got a friend who has an autistic child, and her child's best friend in the whole world is their Chihuahua.
Aww.
She asked me if I could do like a Chihuahua painting with the autism awareness, puzzle pieces. So I was like, okay. So naturally I went, come here, Kiwi. So that's why I'm trying to find the actual picture I used. Okay, so I was taking pictures of her. Oh, it's so good.
So my daughter, she saw this and was like, I want to color this. So
I love it. I love it. And then I can't find the actual picture, but you see, I don't know which I'm going. Pictures of her. This is actually my husband's best friend. She traded me, so she's now I'm second best,
Oh no.
When he's around, she's just like, like all dewy eyed. Anyway, so I used her. I took a picture of her and did a couple of poses, and then I stuck that one. I was like, okay, I like how she's looking. I have to find it and send it to you. And I just, hung little puzzle pieces, and usually I try not to do it, but I'm always going to blue colors, and I try not to do the same colors, but it's so hard because, you love the colors you love. And my husband was like, do some light colors, like Willy Wonka stuff.
Oh, wow.
So like, okay, like candy, so it's actually his fault that it's so bright, but it captures her little personality. And so that she's got the original where it says, at the bottom, it says, I see your true colors shining.
Oh,
it's the song.
Yeah.
So she's got the original painting, and then I just took the quotes away and I sent it to Diamond Art because I know it's hard to do the words.
Yeah.
And so I sent them the one that's like that.
Oh, so it might be in the pipeline.
It might be. I don't control that. Usually I'll get messages and they're like, can you please send? I'm sorry. I can't just go, hey, but I do tell them. I'll tell them, hey, I'll drop like little notes.
Yeah.
They're really wonderful. This is the best company I've ever worked for. Wow. So they'll listen to me. I had a really stupid idea the other day. They just laughed. They were like, okay, maybe. And then I was like, never mind, don't worry about it. I have the dumb idea.
So we have a question in the chat. Someone says, holy moly, Mandie, that's one heck of a rock on your finger. Let me see that ring. So let's transition over into like your hubby and how's it going being a newlywed?
It's awesome. This ring, he had it custom made. Now, everybody's always like, ooh, that's a big diamond. It's not a diamond. It's my favorite. It's aquamarine.
It's beautiful.
And he put, because it's my favorite. Always been my favorite color. So he's got the aqua stone, and it's actually, it's like a jade something, which it's from the country he's from. And so it'll go from green to blue, and then a mermaid coral band. See how it's.
That is truly an artist ring. He knows you.
He knows me well. So he had it secretly hidden. I know it looks massive. Everybody's like, oh my God, that must have been so expensive. I'm like, the white gold was, but you'd be surprised. It's not that bad. But he knew from the beginning. I told him, I said, I do not want you spending a crazy amount of money on a diamond. Diamonds are beautiful. I'm not knocking them. And so he knows this was like my favorite color. And it kind of started as a joke. I'd always gonna be, oh, someone said, aquamarine is my birthstone. Anyway, so I told him, no, I don't want you to spend too much. And everywhere we go, I'd be like, that's my favorite color. Yeah, everywhere. I would just joke with
love
him.
your hint. You're like,
I like to annoy him. So anywhere we went, I'm like, did you know that's my favorite color? He stuck it on my ring. So when he proposed to me, I died. I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, I knew you'd probably want, because I'm always, drawing stuff like the band. And so I was just floored by it. So I'm like, I'm trying to Mandie, a Neverland painting is in the wheel. Oh, there's so many Neverland paintings, guys. That is my favorite story, Peter Pan. Like Peter Pan is because it has everything. It's got like pirates and
Mm,
mermaids and fairies and lost boys and Indians. It's just like a child's just so.
yeah.
I've been doing a lot of Neverland stuff. But anyway,
So how is Disney World?
amazing. And I want to go back.
Are there going to be any drawings or paintings from your Disney World adventure?
Oh, trust me, there's a lot. I'm trying to get these like, commissions out the way because it's like I want to do this and I want to do that. And I have I just, I'm looking at this room up here. I want to do murals up. I'll have too many ideas at once. And so that's why my husband's really good at grounding me going, this is what you do first.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm like, woo. But Animal Kingdom was by far my favorite, which I was surprised at because I had gone to Animal Kingdom maybe like 10 years ago.
Okay.
I liked it, but it's like, okay, I really liked, Hollywood or Epcot. I'm boring. I like Epcot. I think it's because I like to eat. So I like to go to all countries, and I'm like, I just ate in Germany. I just ate in Mexico. You know? So that's like my favorite. But they were working on it when we went. So we didn't go to Epcot, and I was kind of bummed because it was my husband's first time going to Disney World. So I was really excited for him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we went to Magic Kingdom. He was having a ball. It was like watching a 6-year-old. I loved it. But Animal Kingdom, he was like dancing with this guy. We were in I think the African safari area. And he had this beautiful, I don't even know what type of instrument it was. It was awesome. And he's playing, so my husband jumps in, starts playing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, no. And oh, we had so much fun. We did not want to come back, really. And we're glad we went. And we heard about like all the Corona stuff, but it wasn't like really huge because
It wasn't here yet.
no, and really, really here. I mean, everything was going normal. We went during Mardi Gras because, okay, listen, Mardi Gras for us locals is hard. It's just because you can't drive anywhere. You can't. All the streets are blocked. It's just, and then it's easy. I can easily talk, but when it's like big, big, big crowds, I'm naturally kind of like introverted and like, oh gosh, it's a big crowd. And then I'm short, so I usually get stepped on. Anyway, I don't like Mardi Gras. So,
So the
like
locals all leave and us crazy people come down.
yes, basically.
Okay.
And so, and then me, I'm like mommy, so I'm warning everybody. I'm like, don't go here, do this, don't drink that, don't eat this. It's funny. Anyway, so we escaped and went to Disney World, but we're shocked at how many people from Louisiana.
You found their secret.
And everybody walking around with like a Saint shirt, LSU, and they'd see us. We're like, hey, you escaped too.
So somebody asked in the comments, is your signature actually hidden in every painting?
It is hidden. I always didn't like the big signature. So, and they get on me about this because they're like, you need to put your signature where people can see it. And I'm just like, no, like hiding it. It's fun. It's fun to hide it.
Do you ever think, oh darn, I need to go hide my signature like when you're dead? Or does it come naturally?
It came naturally. I always would hide stuff. And that's what I used to like to, make mazes and a lot of like the Wonderland painting. I've hid so much stuff in there. And I just started doing that with my signature. And I had a what do you call him? He was like an art consultant and one time. And he was funny. He's a friend of mine. He became an art consultant. And he told me, he's like, you need to have your signature bright where people can see it. And I'm just like, but there isn't fun in that. So he's just sitting there pulling his hair out, So that's where that came in. I think it's funnier. Oh, see, someone said, no, I like trying to find it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you told me in one of our chats a couple months ago, and it was a question too. What's with the lines?
The lines? Oh, the black lines. So
that's a fun story.
In college, we were learning how to draw like anatomy stuff, and it's hard because it's like, do I look at this? Like, what
you look wherever you want.
So when I was going to Southeastern, in this little city in Hammond, here in Louisiana, I loved the school. I loved my professors. I had one professor though that was kind of, she was fun. She was cool. You know, she'd come in. She'd always be like 30 minutes late somehow. And she'd come in and she'd be like, draw that. And then she'd leave. She'd have like a table of stuff. So we went from anatomy drawings to like abstract pieces. She'd put like a bust on a table. She'd put like a lampshade, like anything. And, you know, but she would seriously do that. She'd say, draw this, see it, don't think it. And
I thought that was just shows on TV. So artists actually do that.
No, she was really awesome. And her artwork, she had one piece. We went to the, see, I'm trailing. I'm gonna try not to trail, but I gotta tell y'all this is funny.
Yeah.
She had, it was like painting. It was her face, and then it started morphing. And morph, and then it was a cat. And she was cool like that. You know, we loved her. But she would, you know, get on me about black lines. She would try to get me to do the shading. And, you know, I learned how to do it. It was just, I don't like it. But how you kind of shade and you block in stuff so that the lines aren't as thick. So you have more of a realistic thing, like I told you. So I kind of was trying to get away from it, but at the same time, that's what I like to do. And then I had another professor who I love too, but he told me, draw the way God intended you to draw.
Mm-hmm.
If you like black lines, draw the black lines. So I had conflict. He was my 2D professor. I loved him too. So I'd go to her class. She's like, stop it, Mandie. Free yourself. Free yourself. And I'm like, but I like it. And then I'd go to see Professor Troy, and he's like, don't listen to her. Just do this. So I was just like, okay. So I did what she wanted me to do. But then when I was in his class, you know, and I gotta find some work from that, because we would do the bold. I did like a paper cut. It was bold lines, and anyway, yeah, I like black lines too. I was always like, I like black lines. What is it? What do they call it? The 308 life, or what is
310.
it?
310 is black.
I always want to call it 308. The 310. I'm all, anytime I read that, I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find my phone because I was gonna. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's on the floor.
I love black lines too. I don't know. I just like it. And white. I like the, you know, I just like lines.
Well, that's, you know, and that, I love how you said, do how God intended you.
Yeah.
It just seems to come so naturally.
Yeah. That's basically what he was telling each of us. Is I had a friend that would draw. He would draw like, oh gosh, he was amazing. And it's so funny because he took art as a class, just to take the class. He was in math. That was his major. And he would draw the most immaculate masterpieces, and he drew it like his hand was shaking. And he's like, I can't draw any other way, you know. And so when Troy told us that, he was like, listen, everybody has a thing. You know, if Mandie likes black lines, you like shaking the pencil, and that's amazing. I mean, amazing art piece came out. I mean, he was fantastic. And it's so funny because he wasn't going to school for that. He's like, I like math. But I like this too. His name was Trent. I can't remember his last name, but his name was Trent. I'll never forget. He was cool.
So Mandie graced us with a picture. Mandie, what's this?
That's the Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Did you draw this?
I did.
When did you draw it?
1993.
Is it the next DAC? Sorry.
You know what? I'll send it to him as a joke. I'm going to put it in the file. I'm going to see what they do. Put it in the Google Docs. We send it through the Google Drive. I'll just put it in one of the folders.
We've got the Corona.
I know, she looks crazy. We were laughing so hard. I have so many Little Mermaid drawings. I loved her. It's like, oh, and then someone pointed out, they were like, is that a parrot? I'm like, it might be Iago. I really liked Iago too. I thought he was hilarious. But I said, no, I'm gonna the 310 life. Yep. I'm sorry.
So Crashly, Crass with Crashly does a Sunday night interview time, and
Mhm.
she has a speed drawing challenge she does.
Oh, that's
And it
cool.
was so funny. I was watching it, and she and a gentleman, Brian, who we love in the world,
Mhm.
were trying to draw Baby Yoda.
Oh my gosh, that
They
sounds
had like 30 seconds to draw Baby Yoda.
Oh, I love Baby Yoda. He's so
So
cute.
that's what she meant by who votes for a seat? No, I can't draw. Mandie would beat me.
Oh, that would be so much fun to do. Oh my gosh. We did that. We used to do that in class. We used to do food drawings with her name was Miss Cole. She's the coolest thing ever.
Well, if you have a pen and pencil there, we could get somebody from chat to give us an idea of what to draw.
Let me see if I can go get one. Let me go get one. Let me
Yeah,
go
take
find
your
one.
time.
I'm gonna go on an adventure.
Woohoo. Thank you, moderators, for taking care of the group. I'm sorry. So, guys, start giving us ideas. Mandie's getting some paper right now to draw.
All right. This is my notebook. I usually draw stuff in.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to. This is like an idea. I don't know if it should be an alien or a mermaid.
Ooh.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. But
I love when you do the how things come to life.
yeah, you kind of just go
sketches and then how it gets. So how do you get, while we're waiting for people, how do you get from your sketchbook to like the iPad or, the drawing electronically?
I was like, let me go get my iPad.
And I'm going to go get a blank sheet of paper.
Okay.
Everybody put in the comments no.
She's using her computer, so you might get speaks in that way.
Oh, Crashly, make sure you go to the bathroom first.
Okay, I got a good example. I don't have my desk built yet. Okay. Well, it's built, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. Probably flashed everybody.
No, you were covered.
Okay.
So because I was so confused, because how do you sketch and then get it into that electronic?
Take a picture of it, like some things like, okay, this is a sculpture I'm working on.
Okay.
So that's an actual canvas. I had to take a picture of it. And that's I'm trying to do a relief, but it's taken much longer than I anticipated. It's been like 3 years because the clay I keep using, it's like I don't know if y'all can see, it's different clay. You can see how this one's more yellow.
Yeah.
I don't
like
remember what I used for this one, so it's like I'm trying to find to complete it. And it's supposed to be the Garden of Gethsemane. It's like you're walking through the garden.
Yeah.
Praying. And so I sketched out, let me flip them. I sketched out Jesus separately on my sketchbook. No.
So Crashly does clay, polymer clay. So she's saying she's so glad to see you do clay too.
I love clay too. It just doesn't love me. So I have and I have him crying, and then not crying, praying. And so I go to the app. Let me see if it'll let me do it. And so I put it together through here. See, I just So if I go here, and this is why I switched to this app. I like it because it takes video. So it's got me, see how I'm trying to get
like a quick.
And you see how it sees me sketching my.
Oh yeah.
So I just construct it from like, okay, if I draw, I'll draw on my arms and just take a picture of it.
You
And
know,
then
it's
you
good
see
enough
how
for while you're in church and you're a kid.
oh, I would get in a lot of trouble. I used to draw myself all the time. They took away my paper, draw my legs. Draw actually that Little Mermaid, the 1993 one, that was on the back of a worksheet.
Oh, there you go.
It was that somebody, probably my grandmother had given me. But you see how it, let's see if I can.
So then do you draw over it or the computer draws over
Yeah,
it?
if you want, like, I sized them. I was like, okay, let me make Jesus bigger. So I made that picture bigger. And then you see how I kind of just go from there. And then I started free drawing stuff.
Okay.
You're like,
That's
oh,
awesome.
I'll put a vine here, and then that's why I like this app, because you can kind of forward it.
Wow.
And then I haven't colored it yet, but I put it up as a coloring sheet since it's Good Friday.
I just saw that. I'm like, dang, I have to download that and print it off and color it tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't want to do like a crucifix. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's like it makes me sad. So I was like, I'll draw him in the garden.
Yeah.
Where it's not as negative, because it's like, oh. And so it goes from paper, I'll have like little ideas. This is my idea book, and forever ago I drew this, character.
Ooh.
And then a couple years later, the Elena Princess came out, and I'm like, oh, they beat me to it.
So, how's the potato coming along?
Oh gosh, I need to do the potato. Where's my potato?
You don't have to. I told you have to December 31st.
I can do the speed painting.
Hey, I'm not picky.
I want to show you that. Yeah, it looks bad. So. But yeah, the potato fly. Somebody was asking me, like, what is the potato fly? What is that? I think somebody. I'm like, you'll get it soon. Okay.
Well, I just figured it's one of my best pregnancy stories, and it'd be so awesome to like.
But it has to be a pretty potato. So, and it's hard.
Mandie, how do you make a potato pretty?
I don't know, but I sketched it out, and it just looked like a turd. And so I'm trying.
I can see how it might look like a turd.
I was like, okay, let me brainstorm this for a little bit. And then my brother was there when I was messing around with it, and his dog's name is Potato.
Oh.
And he was like, what are you doing? Like, it's not for you. Go away. Anyway, but yeah, it's fun to technology's cool because, before the iPad, I would have to take a big pencil and, you kind of sketch out this and sketch out that, and you have to size it, and there's no rewind. There's no redo.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I prefer this, because it's less mess. And then there's a redo.
Sometimes I wish there was a redo button on life.
Why
did art clubs in the house?
Oh, Diamond Art Club. What's up, guys?
Art Club.
Oh, that's so cool.
With that.
Representing Dak.
Okay, so I guess the consensus the moderators helped is a gnome.
A gnome?
Yes.
Oh, a gnome. Okay.
A gnome.
Great.
So I have something right here. I have a gnome. His name's Bernard.
Okay.
So if you need to like inspiration.
Okay. Bernard. Okay, tomato nose, triangle beard, triangle hat. It's like a shape. Okay.
All right. So we have, how long do you think we should do? So the game was
no iPads. Okay.
The game was something like you had 2 minutes to do the first one, then you had 1 minute to do the second, and then you had 30 seconds to do the last.
Okay. So
but let's just do one. So let's give ourselves 1 minute. Does that sound good, group? Yeah. You think we should do 2 minutes? Mandie's an expert. 2 minutes. She's going to have no quality.
I'm far from expert. I can try 1 minute if you want. I mean, it's a gnome.
Okay. We'll do 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right? And I'm going to have Siri. I'll set the timer, and when Siri goes off, then we'll be done, okay?
Okay.
So, hey, Siri, set timer for 2 minutes.
Your timer
Go.
is set for 2 minutes.
Y'all need music too, or I'll spare y'all.
Oh gosh.
Or no. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have me wanting to do gnomes now.
I forgot he doesn't have eyes.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Oh my gosh, this looks like a clown.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. I think I'm doing it right. What kind of shoes do gnomes wear?
They don't have feet, do they?
I've never seen gnome feet.
My
I'm
husband,
realizing my life has been a...
The gnomes do have shoes.
my husband's like, I don't think they have feet.
They don't have feet? That's sad. What do they stand on?
Mine looks like a Darla.
They just wear boots. That's what it is.
They wear boots?
I don't know. My
According to
peanut.
the Romeo and Juliet statues, yes.
My husband's the peanut gallery if you come into the lives.
He's a peanut guy.
Yep. He enjoys being in the background. Oh my gosh. This looks like a Darlek.
Okay, when do we stop?
All right.
There.
There we go. You-
Hey, it's good. Look what's in his hand.
Is that a potato?
The potato.
You're a mini Bernard. This is a
Okay.
baby.
And then this is my daughter. She did it with us.
Oh yeah, girl, you go. That's so cute.
It's a Bernard.
I don't know. It looks like a big eyeball instead of a nose.
It's a Cyclops gnome. You've created something new.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
All right, do you guys want us to try one more?
Do a sparkle muffin.
A sparkle.
A sparkle.
Hey, it's
Oh, I'm hungry now. I've been wanting cake for like a month.
All right, now the chat. What should we draw?
a sparkle muffin.
I can't make a sparkle muffin.
It's a spider. Okay. You just draw a circle and 6 legs.
Shine like a diamond thinks they wear boots.
They think they were boots.
Minions.
Oh, I saw dragon.
Minion. Ooh.
Dragon. Unicorn or dragon, Mandy, you pick.
Unicorn or dragon. Ooh.
Minion.
Oh, hedgehog. This is too hard. I can never make decisions.
You know what? You should do. You shouldn't do that. Mom, you're just setting your
All right. We have unicorn or dragon. We have 2 unicorns and 3 dragons. Let's do a dragon then.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
A mean dragon or a nice dragon?
Set timer to 2 minutes.
A dragon unicorn.
2 minutes and counting.
Go for it. We're going. Do, 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 do. Dragon, dragon, dragon.
I've never drawn a dragon.
Dragon, dragon. You guys doing this at home? Okay, mine looks like a...
I look like a fish. Okay.
I don't think dragons wear boots, Mandy.
Are you sure? Darn it. I thought dragons wore boots.
I can't remember how dragon ears look.
Oh God. Cute either. Do they have ears? They don't have ears. What are you trying to trick me for?
All I can think of is like how to train your dragon.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I was actually very surprised by how good that movie was.
I know, me too. I'll usually go see the kid movies before I see the adult ones. I will. I like those movies. Ah,
This looks like half elephant, half lion. I don't know. This is a Revelation biblical character.
Mine looks like a fish.
mine looks Disney-fied. It looks like it won't eat you.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Oh my gosh. No. I got like nowhere. I don't even want to show it.
Well, I like the dragon unicorn much better. See, mine has like elephant ears.
Mine looks like I ate that sparkle cupcake, didn't I?
I love it, Mandy.
It's a sparkle muffin.
All right, my daughter Lydia, hers looks, she said, looks like a fish. She did it from an above view.
That's actually really good.
He's like flying.
Oh, that's really good.
Started out with a fish body.
Yeah,
Because he looks a little tipsy.
the tipsy dragon.
It was a magical cupcake.
It's a little too magical. Oh, that was fun.
Okay, somebody sent their dragon.
I like the grr.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh. I coughed in my hands. I can't touch my face.
That's okay. Don't do it. Go like this. Ah. Go wash your hands.
I know I need to. I'm scared now. I'm gonna this caca corona stuff.
Just to be safe.
Yep. Hey, Diana. I'm glad you made it. We are just hanging out with Mandie Manzano. She coughed in her hands, so she's washing them right now. We're being extra safe.
I had to do it for 20 seconds.
Do you sing a song to yourself, or have you figured it out?
It's whatever song pops in my mind, and Wiggle It just a little bit came in. Wiggle it. That is the only part of the song I know.
Hey, Pixie, good to see you. So you talked about how you have some commissions going on right now.
Yes. Oh.
Are they flooding in?
Yeah, and I feel bad when I have to go, I can't do it right now because it's just been so many. I'm going to see if I could sneak and show y'all one. So I have, this is rough sketch. So I got Peter Pan and Wendy and
Oh,
that's one of them. I'm trying to figure out how to, create an expression on Wendy's face where it's like, I'm scared, but no, I'm not really,
Oh, hold me, Peter.
I'm scared. But Wendy was excited to jump in there. And then this was a fairy, but I'm still trying to figure out the fairy. See, it's like trying to plan stuff. Trying to plan it is what takes up my time because it's like I'll have like 40 different ideas. And then it's like, okay, which one will be the funnest? And then usually if I do a commission, I'll ask them, hey, I know this is a work for hire, but can I use it towards, like where I can send it to DAC and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And they usually give me all, And so I'm trying to finish painting it. Swan Princess coming up. So.
Ooh. Oh, that's gorgeous.
I'm trying to paint it now.
Yeah.
And so the no faces thing came into play. I did those 10 years ago. Like a lot of them, like there was like 10 years ago. And it was an idea we had where it's like if it's not their face, you can picture your face there.
It was a fad.
So that's where it's like that's where that came from. And it just, I don't know. It was like one of those phases. It was like, oh, so mysterious. So that's where that came from. And then where's the other one?
How do you help your mind? Do you ever have like artist blank?
All the time.
How do you help get yourself out of that funk?
I usually listen to music and stuff like that, but sometimes it's hard because it's like I want to do other things, or especially if you don't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I just want to lay down. And then with my job, the reason why it's been so slow, I teach music at a school. So I'm so busy with it half the time that it's like I come home and I just I pass out because it's basically two jobs. It's the music teacher and then music minister for the church in a school. So I'm like, I'm done by the time, we have all these the Easter plays, and we have to do two church school, Christmas plays, church school, and then I do all this other stuff. So I'm just dead tired at the end of the day, and it stinks because it's like I want to work on it, So, and I'm trying to paint this, but I don't like the color. So you have a couple of like, teenage mermaids making fun of him trying to propose. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm trying to do stuff that you try to do. And that was a cute idea somebody had sent me. A mermaid proposing to another mermaid. And I'm like, oh. But then it went bigger than what I wanted it to be. And I have the kids on top like, oh, gross, So it's just stuff like that. And I try to like keep my mind on track, but I'll have, like I said, I'll go in with this notebook and it's like, ugh. And then sometimes it's like you don't have anything. I'll just I don't know what to do. So it's weird. It's like writer's block. It's really it's weird, but it happens. It's like I love to do this, but I don't want to do it right now.
One of my favorite paintings of yours that I've done was the This Little Light of Mine.
Oh yeah.
The girl holding the light and the world behind it, and that dress is just gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes.
I had somebody complain to me about it. They were like, her hair's going this way and her dress I was like, because she's going to the ends of the earth.
It's like, don't complain about artistry. There's always meaning.
So maybe I shouldn't put all those things in. And so it's like, okay. But yeah, I like that one too, because do you name the paintings or does Dak? I name them. Sometimes my dad names them. I think Dak's named one of them. I'm not sure. Because they're really good at that. They're really creative. I'll like I said, they have better ideas than me. So I'll ask. And then sometimes people like I'll put on Facebook, I'm like, help me. Because I'm really terrible at naming stuff. And explain Worlds Away. So Worlds Away is an idea I got in the bathtub that we have here. It looks like a moon.
Ooh.
Like, looks like a moon. And I don't know about for anybody else, but hot water and stuff is like the best to me. It's like escape. It's like, okay, hot bath, I'm good. This is this Disney World and then hot bath. And so like my escape. And then one day I just looked up and was like, oh, that looks like a moon. That's where that came from. And he just, her hair kind of turns into like the galaxy below her water. And I don't know, I had a lot of sugar that night. I'll have a lot of sugar stuff, and then I Miss You. Yeah, I Miss You was a dream I had, and I think it was because my grandmother had just died, and then in the dream I was looking out the window and I see the moon, the Earth, but the moon is closer to me, and I'm like, wait, this is trippy. Where am I? And in my translation, it was like what I got out of it. I was like, oh, maybe I was flying out to go see my grandmother wherever she is, and because we were very, very close. So that's and then Read Me a Bedtime Story has a lot of personal symbols for me. It has like a woman, she's in the corner, and that's my mom telling me stories, and little girls on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Fish swimming, because she used to tell me the story about little 3 fish. And so there's a lot of personal stuff in there, and I just put it up one day. I'm like, nobody's gonna ever know what it means. I need to write descriptions, I really do. But she got inspired. Yeah, could this check? Oh, somebody call me cool. I'm far and cool. Always been the dork. Thank you. Yeah, if I have a dream, I'll try to draw it. The one where it says, "Do you remember where we met?" That was a dream too, and that was my trippiest dream. Oh my God, I really can't eat sugar at night because her hair, it was like fish were swimming in her hair. It was like, so I'll hurry up and write down, okay, I had this dream, this is what was going on. And then later, if I'm not being lazy, I'll try to draw it. So that's how that happens.
Yeah.
And Blue Zion, yeah, that's my avatar piece.
We won't tell. It's not on YouTube at all.
There are millions of blue aliens out there. Come on. But anyway.
Oh. Well, I have a whole bunch of Mandies back here. This was one of my favorites, the Once Upon a Dark Night.
Ooh.
Just got that one.
That's the one. That's the one where I messed up.
You messed up? What's up with that? Tell me about that.
Well, look at her hand.
Which one? The one that's
The
like
one holding the flame.
Okay.
Her thumb's on the wrong side.
And nobody noticed?
Somebody noticed. I was like, no. And they're like, well, what happened? I said, well, she's a witch. She does weird, creepy stuff. So it fits. Oh, Melisandre.
And then I have Off to Neverland.
Oh yeah, that's the fairy tale series.
Yep.
The little with the circles. Hands are hard, Misty. Oh my gosh.
This was the first one I ever bought. Tell Me Stories.
Oh, that's the one. That's the dream. Her hair was like fish. Fish were swimming in it, and I don't know. It's crazy.
I still have to do it. These are all the ones I haven't done.
Oh, it's so awesome.
And then I have Fathoms Below.
Oh yeah. That was fun to paint. I love those colors. I love painting those colors.
That's why I bought it. You love mermaids. I like mermaids, but it's not like my love.
Mm-hmm.
These colors, that's my favorite color palette. And I was like, I have to buy those because it just
the blues and greens are like,
makes me feel good.
Yeah. Those colors make you calm. They calm you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I was like, hey, I just got here. I love his picture. I love Mr. Bean.
So Mandie, if I send you a stamp, will you send me your dragon you just drew?
Sure. You ever send me a stamp? I have stamps for days. I'll send you the dragon and the gnome.
There you go. I'll frame them and put them in my daughter's room.
Oh, it's so cool.
I don't know if you want mine. I mean,
I want it. I do. Please. I'll color it.
Oh my goodness. Well, we have about 5 more minutes left. Is there anything you want to share with the world about what may be coming up, or?
I'm trying to work on a devotional series for kids. So something that I did the first page of it, and I'm thinking about, okay, maybe I'll just add it as a coloring thing, or I don't know. But I've always been wanting to do this because I usually will write notes for my students and stuff. I'll send them like little scriptures, or like letting them know you are special. You are loved. You're a masterpiece. So I've been wanting to for a long time do this. So I'm trying to work on that and get that out. And so on Facebook, I'm going to try to share, like the coloring pages when I do it. And so hopefully it'll help people and will Sugar Plum Fairy. Yeah, I sent them Sugar Plum Fairy. Don't worry. I've gotten more messages on Sugar Plum Fairy.
This is the one I liked.
Oh yeah, the big baby.
He's
Yeah.
like,
I
oh.
gave him. See, we have the beads that are popular here in New Orleans, and so what I did is I gave him a food one. So there's like a lot of oysters and shrimp and stuff like that.
So in isolation, he's good. Like he can
Oh, yeah.
survive off his necklace.
He's good. He's spoiled. Look at that face. He's a spoiled boy.
It's like, look at my mama.
She's got catfish all in her hair, so if he gets hungry, she can throw it.
And then is this something from what you're working on?
That's the first page of what I'm working on. So you see how it has a little devotional?
Yeah.
I'd print it out and I sent it to all my students. We actually have it as a mural at the school I work at, and the finished one. And it every time they pass the hallway, they read, "I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made." It reminds kids that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I don't need to, if a bully tells me something or if I'm having a bad day, I need to stand on that, that word that God has said about me. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvel, look how cool the stars and the sun and the moon are, yet here I am, it's kind of like, hey. So it's something to inspire and help kids. This is my passion.
Yeah.
So that's something exciting that it's like I'm trying to work on and get this out there, especially during this quarantine time. It's like, okay, how can I be productive and not eat Cheetos all day? Which I did. It's like, oh, I want to eat Cheetos and watch Disney Plus.
Oh,
And I've
my
been
water is baking like crazy, like every 3 to 4 days. And I'm gonna have to be on Weight Watchers when this.
Me too. I've been eating nonstop too. Which a couple of weeks ago I was really sick. I couldn't. So it's like when I'm able to eat now, I'm like, oh my gosh, food. It's like that. What's that? I can't remember which cartoon movie it was. It was like DreamWorks. They sing about food. They're like, food, glorious food. Like,
is that the meatballs?
I can't remember.
With the chance of meatballs?
I don't know, but is it Ice Age?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's like it's something, and I just walked through the kitchen like, oh my gosh. I ate everything that day.
There was a meme I saw of somebody who was saying like getting a suntan from the refrigerator light.
I should be really tan then,
So one of the moderators can put up the link. Mandie has put up some amazing free coloring pages. So that I loved this one. This was so cute.
Oh
yeah. So she's like, so I might have accidentally froze Niagara Falls.
I think I spelled Niagara wrong too.
And Elsa's like, why are the police here? And Olaf's like, oh look, I've been tased.
Yeah, it's like just some fun stuff. I'm gonna add some more. Yep, someone added it. There's a whole bunch of free stuff.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna keep adding more. I need to add the Gethsemane one. And I'm trying to find a lot of my old artwork. I'm gonna have to trace it.
Oh no.
Some things I can't find. I'm like, oh man. So, but I'm gonna try to trace some stuff and put it up because hi Cheryl. Hi Mandy. And so I'm gonna trace it and try to share that too. Because it's like forever ago, but it's like I feel bad. I'm like, I don't have it. And so I've been looking for stuff.
Well, they're beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you. This is super fun. I had fun.
Yeah. So guys, pray if you think about it, pray for Mandie. She's in quarantine from her new husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to live with her folks and he's living with his because he's been exposed. He's not sick.
He's not sick. Thank God. He never gets sick. So I'm like, trusting and praying. I'm like, please God. But he never gets sick. He's made out of something else. I'm like, thank you, because I've been praying so hard. He's like, because when you're around someone who's essential, in the medical, it's like, his dad can't not go in.
Mhm.
And so it was precious how they were like, you can't, his dad's so cute. He's like, you can't go by her. No. He kind of reminds me of he's like the dad from the way that he speaks, my big fat Greek wedding.
Oh, yes.
So it's just I love his parents, and so they're so precious. I'm praying that they don't get sick, and he's doing a lot of good for people, you know. So
Yeah.
big thank you to anybody that's on here and they're doing something.
Mhm.
You know, it's like thank you,
Yeah.
because it is kind of scary. It's scary out there, and you just got to be safe. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, my husband, we decided as a family, I bought some fabric and we were going to make some masks. So I got the sewing machine out, and
awesome.
as a family, we cut the pattern out and started putting it together. And he has just taken off. And I think we're up to like 6 or 7 masks. That's what he was doing last night while I was diamond painting. He's
That's
on the
awesome.
sewing machine and I'm diamond painting.
That is so awesome, y'all doing that. I love seeing that. That is awesome. Ah,
Oh,
I love seeing it because a lot of people look at the negative, but it's like look at all the positive that's happening. People are
mhm,
coming together, they're helping each other. Or
mhm.
around where I live, there's a lot of people doing egg hunt. They're going and they're putting eggs with candy and stuff in it.
Mm.
They leave one that's empty to show the resurrection of Jesus.
Okay.
And so, but they're doing that in yards of like their neighbors. And
Yeah.
they're like, hey, you've been egged. They'll tell them on Facebook. You've been egged, go outside. And they wash the eggs and they make,
Oh,
so
yeah.
really cute. It's like, I love seeing that because it's really, it's hard down here in the South because we're huggy, kissy, stuff
Mhm,
like that. So all of our students and our parents and stuff like that, our neighbors, it's just awesome to see everybody come together. And then you see it on social media and you're just like, this
mhm.
is awesome. So
We have to slow down. It's forcing us to slow down and
I think it was, yeah.
spend time with our families and be
Mhm.
together.
Yeah, and then it's like you don't want to say it was needed because that unfortunately there's some people that lost their lives and family members, and
Mhm,
that's so sad. And it's just sad that it takes something like this to make everyone slow down and
mhm,
see, hey, this is what really matters.
mhm,
It's your family. It's the little bitty moments that really, like my
mhm.
grandmother used to always tell me, hang on to those little moments. So like there was times in Disney that little moments, like if my husband's dancing with the guy with the guitar, I just stopped and I just was like, at first I was like, oh my gosh, and then I just watched him and I'm like, this is a little moment that I'll always
Yeah. You
I
absorb it.
love this.
You're actually telling yourself, I'm burning this into my memory right now.
I burned it. I was like, the way he was dancing, which he's a phenomenal dancer, I'm terrible. So just, it was great, oh
Yeah.
man. And then All Dogs is so special. Yeah, those little moments with the subject of that art piece, my Fendi, those I was looking at pictures the other day and I was like, oh, I wish he was here so
Mhm.
bad. And I'm so happy for those little moments that, you get to be with them.
Mhm. Well, Mandie, thank you so much for spending the evening with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you to our group for asking questions and just being silly with us.
Yeah, I'm too silly. I kind of annoy people. Early childhood education, yeah.
Woohoo!
My
And,
mom's a pre-K teacher. I'm like, yeah, do it. It's awesome.
and don't eat too much sugar after 6 p.m.
Oh, too late. Too late. I've been eating fruit snacks like a monster.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so glad, Misty, and thank you all. And we'll
Aw,
be back. Well, I will be back next Friday. And Mandie, you be blessed and just
you
take care
too.
of your family and tell your husband we said hello. Thank you for
I will.
letting us borrow you.
This has been awesome. Thank you for inviting me.
All right.
Really.
Take care, everyone. Be blessed. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.